Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
So the globalists for almost 10 years, 9 years, have been giving themselves 0% interest, not to mention banker bailouts that are just trillions of dollars to themselves, that taxpayers have to back up. So they plunge the economy, then we have to back up their bad debts, and then they turn around and take the money we've loaned them and loan it back to us at incredible interest. And so the first thing Trump did when he got in, just 16 days ago, he's only had like 10 working days, but he's been working all 16. The first thing he did was to come in and say, let's start moving with banking regulations. Let me get my Treasury Secretary in there. They have totally blocked all the money being given to small businesses and to individuals. Lending has just been shut off ever since interest went to zero, because why should the banks do that? They're the first handlers of the money, so they get it at zero, but only select mega banks. Trump said, no, sir, we're going to give 0% interest to the little banks, the local banks, the regional banks, the private banks, the banks that aren't part of the insider groups. Not just the 6 big ones, not just a bunch of foreign banks. We're going to give 0%. And Trump's pressuring the Federal Reserve right now. That is a consortium of private banks, but it's an intergovernmental meeting group. It's just kind of the council of the private banks. He's pressuring them to keep it low. Not that's even good overall, generally. We need some interest so people that save and invest make money. But while America and the world is in this long depression/recession for the average person, it's time for Main Street to get a bubble. Because when Main Street gets a bubble, you actually get a bridge built. You actually get a business built. You actually get some jobs. You actually get some money saved. You actually get some cars bought, some restaurants visited, some haircuts paid for, some new clothes, a new coat, some new shoes. Yes, these are dangerous bubbles, but they already created a mega bubble nobody can get out of unless we get the average person out of the bubble, because that's where you are able to rebuild an economy. But without getting some money to those people, it's not going to happen. This is 101 economics. Trump should be a superstar, loved by the general public or the average poor person. But the average poor person is a Democratic supporter, especially on the East and West Coast. And they just really think all their prosperity comes from the government. They don't even care if the stock market's up, because they don't own stock. They don't understand that those businesses are hiring a lot of times based off how their stock's doing. So there's danger in the Trump euphoria. There's danger in a bubble. There's danger in him betting on he can supercharge things. But here's the deal. The danger of not doing it is a guaranteed ongoing worldwide recession/depression that's meant to consolidate total control and pick winners and losers. So I've been hammering on this for 9 years, having economist after economist on. You've heard Ron Paul, big pessimist for every politician. He says, quote, a week ago, Donald Trump's doing a great job on the economy. I think it's too little too late, but he's doing a fantastic job. Paul is one of the least complimenting people out there, okay? He's very, very, not mechanical, but he's just very, very dedicated to just being very, very machine-like. There's the headline exclusive. Ron Paul says Trump is trying to stop global collapse. Folks, it's because he is. Listen, and I've seen this played out, this globalist program, over and over again in other countries. They have an admitted blueprint. In 2002, Joseph Stiglitz, who'd won the Nobel Prize twice, once for economics, left the World Bank as our chief economist. And he said, I will not be part of the criminal activity taking place and trying to make the public poor. And it was the plan of the IMF and World Bank, again, international meeting houses of mega banks. They're just the front groups, governmental name. It's the International Federal Reserve, basically, deciding to implode now the first world and make us debt slaves, kill the engines of production, the engines of liberty, the engines of upward mobility, and have a giant consolidation for political control. I mean, we don't want just a bunch of billionaires and trillionaire globalists that then rule on like mountaintops that are all high-tech and have electricity. And we're down here like it's Ceausescu's Romania or Venezuela and don't have electricity most of the time and have kids starving in the streets. But that's the management tool of the globalist. That's what we're headed into.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the Infowars store that are only available for Infowars Prime subscribers. That's Infowars Prime at Infowars.com/app. If you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.